Like to show you what globalcue.com looks like. If we go to your website, go to the website and type in globalcue.live, you'll see it says create a new session. If you click on create a new session, it sets you up with a session ID, and you've got presenter's name, and you've also got a link here that you can show to give to your presenter so they can run on their mobile device across the internet. This session is stored on the server, and a cookie is placed on your machine, so when you go back in again, this session is presented to you so you can go back in again. So should you lose contact with the system, you can get this session back again and resume it. Put your presenter's name in. I'm just going to put in Dave for me, that's my name of course, and we can see what the presenter would see. So if I hit the view button, we can show what pops up onto the presenter's handset. You can see that it says connected to GlobalCue. Please press OK to activate the controls. There's our system all working now, and we've got a little heartbeat here to tell us what we're connected. If I select the next and back buttons, if I select the next button, you can see we've got a cue, and you can hear the cue as well. On the next button, you can see that the button is glowing to give some feedback. On the handset, on your mobile device, your phone, your cell phone, it will actually make a very faint little click. And we have looked at trying to put haptic feedback on it yet. At the moment, we can't do that, but we will continue to see if there's a way that we can allow your browser to give haptic feedback on your phone. We've got some other functions here. We can show the black button if you wish, the blackout button, and that pops up onto here, and that again just gives you access to the to black out the screen should you wish it. In the environment that you're working with as an internet system, the possibility of this is quite slim, but it's there for people who want to use it. If you've got people who are nervous, who don't want to have a back button, then we can turn that off as well, and then you just have got an extra key on the system, so you can only go forwards. It just helps out with a lot of people because there's only one place where you have to push a button. Each presenter, if you want to add another presenter, each presenter, you can add another presenter here. You've got these functions. So this is the window here to tell you what each presenter can do. So Dave is here. Let's call this one, I don't know, Steve, for whatever reason, Steve. Their name will appear on their handset when you send them the link that goes to that person. You can copy that to your clipboard, and you can also view it as well. So here's the second one of those. I'm going to leave that one there just so we can see it's in the background and it's running. The controls that you have is you've got the play button here, enables this presenter handset. Okay, if you click on the pause, that tells the presenter that their handset is being paused. They're still in the session, but we're just stopping them from hitting the cue button, so that you, the technician, won't get confused by different presenters. You have control over who is able to control your cue light. You can have the sound on and off, so if you don't want to have the sounds, let's put this back to play, it doesn't make any sound. It's very, very simple as far as that's concerned. And you've got a pop out. Now this pop out allows you, I'll take this one here, here's our pop out, come on. Here's a little pop out box, and it just gives you a very small little window that you can resize a little bit, and you can have that on your desktop, and you can see, you can float that over something else if you really wish to. I'll put that down there. And when the presenter pushes a button, then you're going to get the cues coming through. This icon here, which is now in green, says there is one person connected. Okay, if I was to run this on a second screen, which I will show you shortly, you will be able to see that that number will change to 2. So you could share this link. You can share this link with more than one presenter if they're all called Dave, or if you just want to have one handset that you share to everyone so they have the same command back to you again. And it will tell you here how many people are connected. This works also as a fact to tell you that they are connected, so you've got some positive feedback that this is all working for you. the one thing I haven't showed you is solo. This is quite useful, and I'm going to add another presenter here just so that we can have 3 people on here. But what solo does is if you select this person has control over the show, but it pauses all the others. So you can come back out and you can just roll around. So if you've got a multi-presenter show, then you just collect solo all the time, and then that will allow you to run the presentation just from that one presenter, so you're not getting confused as who's pushing the button where, just in case they push the button. One last thing I'd like to show you on this, or that's not what I want to do, is let's get Steve organised here. Is the tones. So at the moment, let's take solo back off again. So we have control from here, and we have control from here. Is tone sets. So we can have a different tone set for each user. I'll just use these 2 while they're both on screen. So we have this one, our usual tone for our MasterCue series, and this is our other tone for our MasterCue series. Very simple, straightforward. Visual controls. This is what GlobalCue is all about. It is a cue light in itself. Now we have got something that we can now add to this, and I will show you that now. Okay, so I've got my phone here set up. Here, and I've got one user connected, so we can see that on the screen. I'm just going to click next on here so you can see what's going on. If I now open up my phone, I've sent myself an email with the link on it all, so I'm going to open up my email. The link I put up to here is the link of this particular session that I'm doing at the moment, which I'll use for now, and I can go straight to my browser. Go to browser, and there we have the control. Now, if I now click OK, clicking OK does one function, or one of the many functions, but one of the functions it does is it tells the phone, hopefully, not to turn its screen off. And so far it's been pretty good. If you now notice on our main screen, we've now got 2 users. I've increased the screen size just using the plus key on the browser so you can see it. But if I use the next button, right hand so you can see what we're doing. Next on this one, we've got it, and we've got all the features that we did before. I can take the back button off, and you can see that it moves quite quickly. I've got that one as well. Now, if I take the put the handset button clicks onto here, I'm going to mute on the computer, and hopefully you can pick it up as well. There we go, so you can hear what's going on the thing. So the presenter can get some feedback. It is quite quiet, it's not meant to be loud because we didn't want it to interfere with too much of your presentation. But you can see what we've done here. Anyway, there we go. That's 2 handsets, a remote handset on a phone running the presentation.